This was an issue with major companies, and it's only gotten worse since. One of the things about degrees and college degrees, and I'm not against them. I've been, a college student on and off pretty much all my life. I'm a big fan of education. I push my children to get education. But the degree in and of itself is a part of what's going on. And I'm going to borrow a rant my father, who was a career educator, very credentialed, multiple advanced degrees. And some of those degrees were in things like curriculum and administration. Like, he thinks about this stuff. One of the things he'd always say is that we've built this system to pipeline kids into higher education without really validating why they need to do that, except to keep higher education going. And that's what's catching up with people. So when you talk about affordability and young people going in and out of the systems, and you talk about higher education, whether it's worth it or not, the answer is always going to be it depends. Now, I know there's this total all out warfare on higher ed, especially from the right. It's all bad, it's all woke, all this nonsense. No, it's not. There's lots of value in a liberal education, liberal arts education. A lot of value. I relearned how to learning at community college, taking those liberal arts types classes. In fact, one of the most important classes I ever took in my whole life was actually music appreciation, believe it or not. And it wasn't because it was music, and it wasn't because of classes, because of who was teaching it. And the person that was teaching it really got me to think about some important life stuff at that very critical moment. And we were doing some essay stuff and things like that. And he made me do some self-reflecting that changed how I did academics broadly. You wouldn't think of that in a music appreciation class, but if I didn't take that class, I wouldn't have met that teacher, and that teacher wouldn't have challenged me.